Hello and welcome back to Facer Plays Europa Universalis 4 Badly. I'm currently on the Japan campaign. This is the second episode. I'm hoping to eventually unite Japan by 1500, move south, conquer and colonise these islands, and then eventually move up through Kamiya, Lanzing, and eventually take on Ming. Things are going pretty well so far. Eliminated two small nations. And I've also conquered Date that was here. During the break between the two episodes so far, I've done a bit of development, mostly maxing out quite a bit of dip development in our estuary here. Coastal centre of trade, should I say. It's meant that my income has increased quite substantially to the point where I can now actually afford the army that I've got. Our force limit has now moved in accordance with the amount of provinces we have, so we can now field an actual army when it comes to fighting our local neighbours. We can now make another state, which I believe probably will leave for the moment, just for the maintenance and the fact that Kai is going to be on quite high autonomy for quite a while. Oda wishes to ally. Is this all you have, Oda? And you have only allied with Yanam, who is this bloke. Yamana. No. That's a hard no from me. I'm going to wait until we've repaid this debt, and then I'm going to move a bit further north. They're currently winning a war with Ando, but do not have any allies of their own. Maybe a good time to make sure that there is no separatists. Another ally request. This time from yet another one province miner with nothing to offer. Renaissance has fired, and Sheba has conquered its local rival. Let's quickly have a look to see what sort of military Sheba is fielding, as they are the next target. They currently only have 3,000, quite a lot of manpower, but a force limit very much lower than our own. So as soon as these two cores are done, we're going to move ready for an attack. Capital fort is here. So if we move, so if that's 1.8, can make states again. Neither of those are great choices. Defender against them. Points offer from yet another one province miner, so we're going to reject that straight away. We're going to remove one of these to bring it back, and instantly start our war. As Take decided to. Take has decided not to continue our alliance. We still have a tech advantage over all our nearby is. And we are going to go for take capital Uesugi. Why is it not showing anyone for hikes? Well, we will attack and we will soon find out whether anyone is going to defend them. And the answer to that is a simple and resounding no. We have some other people joining us for the siege, which is always nice. Although, I guess will be little benefit. We'll move the ships around to try and get a bit of advantage with the siege. And the blockade. Check. I'm going to use a bit of admin to boost stability. We are starting to suffer some casualties. %. Right, let's have a look. Lose 100 dip, lose 1 stability, or lose 5 prestige. 5 prestige is the obvious choice there. This should be a rather short war, yet again. Because again, we're not really forced in this. Game 1 corruption for the cost. With 10 prestige is the victory in that. I'll lose 10 prestige for 50 diplomacy power. We'll take the 50 diplomacy power. It's going to move our ships around here because we've just started to lose ships. And that is not something that I want to be doing so early into the campaign. And now with a bit of war score. Coalition. Just want to quickly surround so that nobody can declare war on Sheba, and it can be our little plaything to slowly swallow up. And in the meantime, we will take all the money, plus war reps, plus everything we can get actually. I'm going to do the same again. And have a look to see where he's most likely to flare up and dump some troops there. %, necessary strength till the end of the game. Yeah, we'll take that. We could do with another ally. And it does look like Ito is the obvious choice at this current moment. And they will accept. I'm going to improve relations with our 2 allies to easily satisfy that mission that we've got going. lost a valid rival. And I do think Yanama is a obvious choice. As are the new guys on my doorstep. Separatists seem to have technology over them, so that doesn't really matter. Uchi's offering us a alliance, which will be a hard no. Can again make states, which I do think is going to be something that we're going to do on this occasion, because we really don't have any reason not to attack Satake, as they are only allied with Chiba. And we now have a coalition. Exactly the reason, well, exactly the thing I really did not want. $25 prestige. Where no, I'll take the diplomatic. Itachi Shagami. Shimosa. Shidashi. 9 pretenders is quite a lot. I think we'll take a nice bit of stab there, even though it's more prestige hit, which we really could do without. We're then going to go for the +1 yearly prestige and see if we can get anything for. Oh, we'll take the improved relations. That puts us slightly. Yeah. Once again, we have the option of upgrading to military tech before anybody else. We're going to do that. And we're going to take offensive. Yes, that will do us very nicely. Going to then look. Well, again, just to include trade a bit more. And trade efficiency +50 Diplo or 60 ducats. I'll take the 50 Diplo. Oh, that's quite nice, just to get a few missions out of the way. Let's just have a check on how the rebels are going. Just quickly put those down a bit. And right, we are slowly starting to approach the point that we need. Stake is over. Anu is not part of our culture. Has no allies. And it's a different religion. No. Are they part of our culture group? Ah, it's not an accepted culture. Well, that's a shame. It's Just going to quickly march an army over here. Have a quick war. Conquer some more lands. Ah, I did not know that mechanic. It appears we cannot declare war on anyone external, which sort of makes sense, considering that we are just a clan within a greater nation. Ooh, 50% cheaper level 2. No, I don't think we can afford a level 2, really, with what we got. So we'll move this army back here. Do we still have a royal marriage? We do indeed. Okay. First thing to do is to build a lovely marketplace on our coastal centre of trade. That should increase trade income quite a bit. And oh, it appears I've missed using my merchants. So we'll collect trade and let's have a look at where these are. So Nippon is the only place that we have any trade power in whatsoever. By the looks of this. Oh, we've got some in Girin. Where's Girin? Ah. I think it might probably be best to send to collect on this case because there is so little. That's 1.79. Ooh, that is quite a nasty debuff. We're going to have to take the national tax modifier debuff, and there's trustworthy allies done. Now I'm going to stop our relationship improvements over here and start planning our next war now that the alliance is thingy. Alliances have completed on that mission and people are starting to leave the coalition. And let's have a look at trade, 1.68. Yet again, another decision. We've had quite a lot of these. Yet again, great. Neo-Confucianism. Pretty sure I've heard about this. It will lead to multiple events and choices that we've got. All with ridiculously horrible consequences for the most part. I think we're going to go for the early legitimacy on this one. With this in mind, when is our piece up with Shiba? Is up in 10 years. So not a very valid attack. We could attack Satake and take out Chiba at the same time. It's no real need to call in any allies here. Chiba has run for the hill straight away. Just going to attach siege and go straight attack right there. Found quite often we don't get anything from these results, from these requests for help. But we will ask for admin to have a feeling that yes, we are falling a tiny bit behind on admin tech. Let's see if we get anywhere. Just gonna slow it down due to the warp. Don't think this is particularly. Oh, very good. Bit of admin tech there. A bit of admin points there. Everybody loves a bit of free. Monarch points. That was a bad decision. Didn't lose any ships, thankfully. Just going to move one of these off. Support the siege here. It's not progressing. So, the next time I can do that is 1465. No, I'm not going to be able to get that to anywhere where I actually want, sadly. And now let's demand the Diplo. And do that to restore a bit of loyalty. Could call my allies into this war, but I have a feeling that I will need to call them in an offensive war pretty soon. Shiga is allied with Haxa, who doesn't seem like they'd be much of a threat to us. And Jinzhou, who is a bit more of a threat considering their relative size to us as a whole. And never mind just to us as individual demos. After this war, just know it's the time, so after this war I'm going to quickly close this to a wrap. And still not really making enough to employ a level 1 advisor for everything. Just going to quickly speed this up. Fire cost reduced, that's always nice to see. Ooh. Seem to have been hit by quite a large bit of attrition there. Not sure why though. We'll plow on. Hangings in the hand of late. Criminal faction that's in our home hand. There was all. Local unrest across everywhere and even more loss of prestige. I'll take the stab hit. I'll take the stab hit. We're going to try and vassalize both of these at some point. Well, not vassalize, but full annex. There we go. Hopefully that will be enough to convince this guy. He doesn't really stand a chance. And ooh, now this is starting to get a bit shaky with the aggressive expansion. Still going to take it. Going to call both of those cores straight away. They do both have armies knocking about, which will eventually make their way back. Or one will. And just to try and reduce the coalition as much as possible, I'm going to put it there, and that's where I'm going to call it. Thank you very much, and see you next time.